All right, welcome back. This is Jason, Direct Credit Funding, here for another episode. What I want to get into on this specific episode is a new specialty program. This is end of year. We're in the last quarter. Today's the 1st of October, so this next 3 months is a big push for the lending community on both sides. The lending partners, we want to get money out on the street. There's a lot of tax advantages for you as a business owner to get money out, to borrow money at this time of year. Everyone is highly motivated in the next 90 days to lend money to you, to sell their equipment, to close their deals. So understand that. What I want to specifically get into is, I know I've talked in the past about our application only guidelines go up to $500,000. We literally have a third quarter push on a very specific program, and it falls in construction equipment and specialty vehicles. And I hope to get this out very soon. But specifically in those two fields, we are lending now up to $750,000 application only. Meaning we don't need to see your financials. We don't need to know if you're profitable. We do need to have a few benchmarks. We do need you to have 5 years in business to get to $750,000. I can still lend less than that. If you have 3 years in business, we'll still lend up to $500,000. But I want to specifically get into this application only to $750,000 because that is pretty unheard of in my market space as an end-of-year program. What that pertains to is construction equipment. By construction equipment, we're talking, of course, yellow iron, dozers, tub grinders, anything in the construction sector. That won't include mining because that goes underground, but it's anything above ground in the construction equipment sector. We can loan anywhere from 24, normally I would tell you to 60 months. However, under this program, we now are offering 72 months, and we are offering 84 months credit. So we are able to offer 100% financing, up to $750,000, one payment at signing, maybe 0 payments at signing, and anywhere from up to 5, 6, or 7 year terms. And this also applies to specialty vehicles. By specialty vehicles, I am meaning bucket trucks, cement pump trucks, anything with the exception of over-the-road transportation. That is not included in this program. Any other specialty vehicle besides box trucks and over-the-road sleepers and trailers are not included, but anything in the specialty equipment category. For the infrastructure equipment, the specialty industries that we are lending in is anything in infrastructure, which would be anything in underground utilities, anything digging, earth moving, things like that. Infrastructure, utilities, material handling, construction products, construction services, anything in the home building sector, anything of that nature. Here's some of the equipment type. Anything in earth moving. Anything such as motor graders, crawlers, skid loaders, motor scrapers, trenchers. There's probably about 75 items that fall in this category. Forklifts, crane trucks, disposal trucks, pump trucks, crane towers, overhead cranes, pile drivers, road makers, aggregate, paving machines, anything in that construction specialty equipment area. These are all items that we can lend up to $750,000 with in that marketplace. Specialty vehicles would be anything such as a wood chipper, landscaping equipment. That's a big deal. Anything in the arborist, the bucket trucks, anything in that area. Hearses, ambulances, refuse trucks, garbage trucks, things like that, grapple trucks, plows, forestry, cable placers, tank trailers, utility trailers, cherry buckets, bucket trucks, reel trucks, vacuum pump trucks, anything in the vocational vehicle space. We are lending up to $750,000 without financials. We are looking at your time in business. The longer, the better. I can still work with you on a shorter time in business. I am going to look for a minimum of 2 years in business on this program. On the 2 years in time in business, I'm only going to be lending probably around $250,000 to $300,000. 3 years time in business will get you about $500,000, and 5+ years in business will get you access to our $750,000 application only. That's a huge, big trigger words in my industry. Application only is going to be huge for you. I will want to see your 3 months bank statements to understand you have a little bit of cash flow going through your company. but the sky's the limit from what we can do. And here's something that we can put out this year within the next 90 days. We can have this equipment in your hands. You can have no payments due for 90 days on a deferred payment program. So these are all wins for everybody involved. You can get the depreciation, the Section 179 benefits for the year before the year funds out, as long as you take delivery of the equipment before before January 1st. So you've got 90 days to put that together. We can have these applications approved within hours. I'm not going to say an hour, but I'm going to say within 4 to 6 hours, we'll have these applications approved for you. I'm fine with new equipment. I'm fine with used equipment. I'm fine with older equipment. A lot of banks won't consider equipment if it's less than 5 years old, some less than 10 years old. I will take equipment that's right now we're currently doing a customer that's buying a $140,000 scraper. That's a 1989. That's not our favorite thing to do, and probably that's a little off track. So, but old equipment doesn't scare me away. If it's older than 10 years, I still am okay with that equipment. As long as it's valued right and the price makes sense, I don't care how old the equipment is. It's just got to be working and going to benefit your business and help build your business. Doesn't have to be on one item. It can be on multiple items. So the sky's the limit of the type of financing that's available before the end of the year. But this $750,000 application only product is a specialty product that no one else is offering out there. And we're one of the few people that offer this program this year. So I know we're running this program through the end of the year, and I want as many people as possible to take advantage of it. So let's get that out and let everyone know. Please contact myself and my team at directcreditfunding.com. You can apply online. You can email me at jason@directcreditfunding.com. Like and subscribe, hit the comments below, and let's get this equipment working for you today and moving on to big and better things and grow your business.